G'day everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name's Cal and I make videos about frequent flyer points and premium travel. If that's something you're interested in, hit that like and subscribe button. Let's go. This is going to be a two-part episode looking at bonus point deals, choosing a card, and how to maximize your card to get into first class faster. First off, and most importantly, I need to address that I am not a financial advisor and nothing in this video is financial advice, just my own thoughts and experiences. Please use your own judgment when considering products. Credit cards are something I was always told to steer clear of.
It's bad debt that is expensive and it's going to ruin your life.
But they can be a fantastic tool for helping you travel in comfort. And obviously, if you're not good with your money, this isn't for you. But if you have a small business or you use a debit card already for all your life's expenses, then this is probably worth considering. See, most credit cards have started following the American Express model of offering rewards for their products, and most of them are massive amounts of frequent flyer points as sign-up bonuses and ongoing earnings on a points per dollar basis. Some cards will include lounge access passes or ongoing memberships, and one card, the HSBC Star Alliance Gold, actually rewards you with a Star Alliance Gold status membership. If you don't know what status is, you can click up here to find out. The catch? All cards will require a minimum spend to be eligible for the sign-up bonus. The Qantas Premier Platinum will reward you with 80,000 bonus points when you spend $3,000 in the first 3 months. The American Express Velocity Platinum card is similar with 75,000 Velocity points when you spend $3,000 in the first 3 months. Note that all cards will have a minimum spend and it will usually read something like bonus points awarded after X amount of dollars spent in the first 30 days, or the first 60 days, or the first 90 days. It is important to remember that you can also add that number to the points. If you have a $1 to 1 point card, an 80,000 bonus point card with a $3,000 minimum spend could really be an 83,000 point card. What are those points worth in terms of travel? 80,000 Qantas points could get you a one-way business class flight from Melbourne to Singapore with 12,000 left over, or a return economy flight to Los Angeles, which is 83,800 points. 75,000 Velocity points could buy a one-way business class ticket to Tokyo or a one-way economy flight to Paris for 80,800. So, what card should you get? This really depends on what airline you already tend to favour. Personally, I have 3. Why the hell do you have 3 credit cards? Well, they're all used for different things. My main American Express is for my business. My Velocity card is my everyday card and what I use to book flights with Virgin Australia because of the bonus points. And my Qantas card is where our rent and household bills come off, as well as what I use at places where Amex is not accepted. I do have a workaround for this though, which you'll find out in part 2. You'll see that my Amex Platinum isn't tied to an airline. This card gives Amex rewards points, which give me the freedom to choose where I spend them. This is great if I see a flight on Emirates' website, I can transfer the Amex reward points to the Skywards program. Or if I'm short on Velocity points for a trip, I can send the Amex points there. The important things to look at when choosing a card for point hacks reasons are the annual fee, the airline, the bonus points, the points per dollar, and any lounge access. I'm going to have a look at 3 different cards for you, which I think are currently the best value for Aussie point hackers as of filming in early March 2023. The American Express Velocity Platinum, the Qantas Premier Platinum, and the American Express Explorer card. You can see in this table that they offer similar bonus points and minimum spends. The Amex Explorer may look like the winner in the points per dollar category, but it is worth noting that 2 membership points only equals 1 point on most airlines when transferred. So, the Amex Velocity card wins this category with 1.25 points per dollar, as well as offering 1 bonus point per dollar spent on Virgin Australia's network, so it's great value when buying flights. All these cards offer complimentary travel insurance when you pay for the return flight on the card, which is fantastic these days. This does not include flights booked with points and the taxes paid on the cards, worth remembering. The Amex Velocity wins the lounge access category too, giving 2 passes to the Virgin Australia lounges and 2 passes to their Centurion lounges in the Melbourne and Sydney international terminals. If you watched my video on lounges, you'll know how important these Centurion passes are. If not, click here to watch it. The Qantas Premier includes 2 Qantas Club passes, and the American Express Explorer is 2 passes to the International Centurion Lounge. The last category is travel credit, which is super important. Some people will question the use of travel cards because of the annual fee charged, but this is how you make sure it's worth having. Despite having a $375 annual fee, the Velocity Amex gives you a return trip on Virgin Australia, which would equate to around the same amount. I used mine recently for a Melbourne to Sydney return trip, which is about $340 worth of flights, so my annual fee on the card was really only $35, a small price for the 75,000 bonus points. The Qantas Premier card is $249 for the first year and $299 after, but does include 20% off flights once a year, so you could get quite a lot of that back. The American Express Explorer, on the other hand, has a $395 annual fee, but gives you $400 travel credit on the American Express booking portal. So I suppose your annual fee is -$5? My pick of the bunch for the entry-level cards is definitely the American Express Velocity card. If you agree and you want to get in on the action, there's a referral code in the description which gives me a few points and allows me to keep bringing you content. Thanks for watching the video. If you found it informative and want to learn more, make sure you like and subscribe. Part 2 of this series on credit cards will be out next week, covering everything you need to know about maximizing credit card point earnings. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments or email me at pointyndsecrets@gmail.com. See you at the pointy end.